Hello, this is Duke from Duke It Out, and welcome to another episode of Weekly 5. And before I get into any topics, there is a huge rumor that Naomi and Sasha Banks could be returning to WWE, potentially even on Raw tonight, since I'm recording this on Monday night. So I figured I wouldn't talk about that for now, unless we knew for sure. But for now, let's get into the other wrestling news. Number 1, Road Dogg wants to be elite. Brian James, or the Road Dogg Jesse James, was a piece of WWE's Attitude Era, being one half of the New Age Outlaws with Billy Gunn and as a member of D-Generation X. Road Dogg stayed with the company as a producer, writer for SmackDown, and a trainer for NXT at WWE's Performance Center. He was released from the company earlier in 2022, and Road Dogg has had some recent interviews where he mentioned that he was very willing to go back to NXT, but also mentioned interest in taking a job at AEW, saying, "I've seen things on Tony Khan's TV show that appall me. I could help with that. I've been begging him for a job on every platform I can, and I want to know the reason why he won't hire me." I could guess because asking for a job while shitting on his company is a weird balance. But maybe we could see him actually come in as a producer, or have a reunion with Mr. Ass for a few weeks. But this makes me think of when DX invaded WCW and how funny it would have been if Road Dogg just yelled, "Hey, are y'all hiring?" Number 2, where will Johnny Gargano go? Johnny Gargano left NXT in the end of last year, and he walked out with arguably the greatest NXT run of all time. Johnny Wrestling hasn't performed in any wrestling promotion since he left, but recently he made an appearance on Impact Wrestling. Sort of. He appeared in a video interview talking about Impact roster member Alex Shelley. It still got a reaction from fans because this is the first we've seen of Johnny Gargano with anything wrestling related in months, while of course being out on paternity leave. But it seems that when it comes to Impact Wrestling, Johnny just did that video for his friend Alex Shelley, and there are no talks about him joining. But with Triple H now being in charge of WWE Creative and him already bringing back Dakota Kai, many fans are hoping for him to bring back his departed NXT children. There were even hopes that Gargano could be a replacement opponent for Rollins at SummerSlam, but obviously that didn't happen. It's all up in the air for Johnny right now. Going back with Hunter would make sense, AEW would be crazy not trying to get him, or even New Japan Pro Wrestling. Hopefully we'll find out soon where Gargano's future holds. Number 3, Becky Lynch injured at SummerSlam. The opening match between Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch at SummerSlam was fantastic. But something apparently happened to Becky that she brushed off so well I had no idea of it until recently. But it seems that Becky separated her shoulder during the match, and from the little that we've seen, it looks extremely painful. Becky walking out on Raw with the arm sling was an even further confirmation. But major props for still finishing that match and performing the post-match face turn as well. Big Time Bex has big time class, and is a big time badass. Okay, I'm done. But here's to hoping a very speedy recovery for Becky Lynch. Number 4, Paige updates her future. Paige publicly left the WWE in early July, and she did hint the possibility of her returning to the ring. We haven't seen anything in that realm yet, but Paige has updated at the StarCast event that she is writing a book and that it should be coming out next year. Then goes on to say, "We're doing other things, but I'm not allowed to say anything right now. It's not wrestling related. Sorry guys. I'm not going to be going to AEW anytime soon. AEW seems great. I love AEW. I would love to face Britt Baker one day if the time is right. That would be awesome." So while we're not going to be seeing her in an AEW ring soon, it's great to hear that she's got many future plans in her career. I hope the book is an autobiography because I'd love to hear her perspective after a film has been made about portions of her life. And number 5, Fox wanting to buy WWE. Over the past year or two, there have been rumors of ESPN and even Disney wanting to buy WWE. I don't know if any deals can be made necessarily soon because of their recent deal with Peacock/NBC, but it's been worded that the SmackDown hosting network Fox is taking interest in buying WWE. Fox has done plenty of work with the company beforehand too, including WWE Backstage, where they even got CM Punk in for a little while. It would be pretty interesting and crazy to see Fox buy ownership. And it makes sense with Fox really eager to get SmackDown when the opportunity came up. And the rumors of Fox wanting to buy it have been around for months or even a year now. I guess it would be better than Disney. But wait, didn't Disney buy Fox? It's the same thing. So that was another episode of Weekly 5. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and duke out your opinions below in the comments.
Yeah, I'm the storm, taking a shot, people forewarned. Never sleep in a cabinet they call a dorm. Sockeye on the beat, never missing my form, but I'm my worst critic, look at the pages torn.